Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back. In today's video, we're going to deep dive into Jasmy on 3 different time frames. We're going to go into our weekly, daily, and then take a look at immediate short term for 4 hours. So let's dive right in. So taking a look at the current price right now, Jasmy is trading at 0.02360. So starting off on the timely or the weekly time frame, we do have our key area of resistance just shy above our 61% of our fib, which is 0.02676. Now, what we can observe here is a potential double bottom pattern dated back from August 12th. Keep in mind, this is a weekly time frame, so coming down to an area of support, resistance, support, and then in the last 2 weeks here, we can see that Jasmy is retesting this area of resistance in hopes that we do break out from this double bottom. Again, with a double bottom pattern here, it is a bullish reversal pattern, especially if we take a look at Jasmy's all-time high that we had back in June of this year of 0.04469. So again, we're trying to maintain that uptrend, but only until we can be able to break out this key area of resistance on the weekly time frame. We're going to be taking a look at long term. But again, if you take a look at my cursor, we can take a look closer to the February that this is an all-time resistance before we hit that all-time high for Jasmy itself. So the next key areas here to watch if we do break above the essential resistance line is that we could see a potential retest of our next area of our fib chart, which is at 0.03018. So that is very key here for the weekly time frame if Jasmy can be able to break through this area of resistance. Taking a look closer at the daily time frame here for Jasmy, we can see that the price itself recently broke out from a symmetric triangle. So we continuously made a lot of swing, some high lows, eventually gradually breaking through it here on Saturday with this gorgeous green candle here. Now, essentially from this high, we are going to see a correction itself. And that's essentially where we see Jasmy coming into is a correction and a retest of a key area of support. And that support here is we're finding around our fib area. Again, kind of similar to what we saw around our weekly time frame at 0.0226. This is going to be a retested resistance turned into support. So we saw multiple days here dating back on November 16th, 17th, just shy of resistance on the 18th and 19th. But essentially, we're going to retest this area and see if we're able to hold on to support. We did see on the previous daily candle that the low wick here was able to maintain that support itself. Now, going into the immediate short term for 4 hours, we're going to zoom in here and kind of take a look at the immediate short term and what we can kind of sum up with some of our indicators. So we can see on the 4-hour time frame, we can see a clear falling channel, which essentially we came down to an area of support, pushed the resistance, and again, making a lot of these swing lows or a lot of high lows here and a lot of lower lows. Essentially, if we can take a look here on these key areas, these last 4-hour candlesticks, we've been flatlining it out here on an area of support. So some of these candlesticks, instead of coming down to an area of support, is actually through our falling channel, it's actually rising up and retesting this area of resistance. So this is going to be key here in all of our time frames because it's going to have that domino effect, is if we're able to break out of this falling channel and hold on to support roughly around 61% of our fib, which is 0.02322. If we're able to break out of this falling channel, hold on to support at our 61% of our fib, which is the golden ratio, then the price itself is going to retest our next area of resistance at 0.02443. So to sum up this entire breakdown for our three time frames here, we do need to keep in mind on our weekly time frame, a breakout above our 61% or 0.02676 is going to be very key in our confirm of a bullish reversal. Again, because of the fall from the recent high in June of this year, we're looking for that reversal, and this is going to be key because we know this is a key area of resistance dated back on the March 4th. In terms of our daily time frame, ideally, in order to have that bullish aspect on our weekly time frame, we need to hold on to close to 50%, retest this area of resistance, hopefully again, quote unquote, turn it into an area of support, and then retest this area of resistance itself. And then in the 4-hour time frame, again, we are hoping to break through this falling channel, or if we don't, we may come back into this falling channel and retest this area of support in downwards. If all things fail, we may retest that area of support here at 0.02148. Volume is going to be very, very key here. 4-hour time frame, we haven't really seen a whole increase of volume. In the daily time frame itself, we haven't seen, again, increase in volumes in terms of bullish. We have seen that correction on the downside, again, very natural here. And then taking a look at the weekly time frame, very, very small volume picking up into this week. But let me know what you guys think down below here. Let's watch carefully in this key areas for Jasmy. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.